Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah. I'm actually at the moment gonna be later on the way to picking up my COO who 6 months, 7 months ago wasn't making online income, and now in the last 30 days he made 7.3K. And this hotel room, Allahumma barik, is roughly $3,000 a month in the best hotel, Allahumma barik, in Sharjah. I think it is, if I'm not wrong. He's just, he's quitting his full-time education, etc. And he was an appointment setter, and now he's a closer, and also my COO. So, yeah, Allahumma barik. So before I pick him up now, alhamdulillah, I'm actually going to a lesson, subhanallah. There are a lot of durus here in the United Arab Emirates. Definitely not as much as Allahumma barik, the Mamlaka of Saudi, but definitely a lot better than many countries. So inshallah, obviously, Allahumma barik, when Muhammad Hussein arrives, there's going to be a lot of choice for him, inshallah, in terms of obviously talab al-ilm, inshallah. Allahumma barik. Just at the airport right now. Subhanallah. Try to gonna get Muhammad. Allahu Akbar. Just going through arrivals. Allahumma barik. Muhammad Hussein, you joined the program on the 29th of April.
Yeah.
And today is 29th of October. Exactly, roughly 6 months,
exactly
right?
6 months, exactly.
And in the last 30 days, you made around $7,000. This month, you're targeted to like around $11,000 or $12,000, right? Like, Allahumma barik, brother. How does it feel being in Sharjah, exiting the lands of disbelief, Allahumma barik, on the way to, obviously, your residence? How does it feel, bro?
Alhamdulillah, it feels well. Alhamdulillah, it feels great. And to be here, and to be a part of the journey. Obviously, you have to put in the work and put your trust in Allah. It's crazy to think about that a person's life can change in just a short amount of time. So it only took me 6 months to be here. Like if another person puts in the work, might be 5 months, 7 months, whatever. But the thing is, you sacrifice uncomfortability to reach comfortability for the rest of your life, inshallah ta'ala.
Okay, so just a bit of an update. Sorry for the echoey room. Right now, me and Muhammad Hussein are staying at the DoubleTree. This is where I live. This is where he also lives at the moment in Sharjah. Allahumma barik. There's quite a lot of stuff here at the DoubleTree. And now he's kind of settled in. So alhamdulillah, 19-year-old education dropout, roughly I think around 19 if he's not 20 yet. But the plan is to jump in more to his story. This is like some days later, maybe not a couple of days, maybe 4 or 5 days. So yeah, the goal today is to basically just go through Muhammad's story. Allahumma barik. Now with Muhammad it's a bit noisy, but we're going to the Salah. Allahumma barik. Here in Sharjah, obviously you have beautiful masajid. Allahumma barik. But yeah, the plan is obviously to go to the Salah. And yeah, after the Salah, talk about his story. Bro, how's it been? Like leaving the lands of the non-Muslims, coming to the lands of the Muslims. How's that been so far for you, bro?
Alhamdulillah, it's been great.
Allahumma barik.
فصدهم عن السبيل فهم لا يهتدون ألا يسجدوا لله الذي يخرج الخبأ في السماوات والأرض ويعلم ما تخفون وما تعلنون الله لا إله إلا هو الله لا إله إلا هو رب العرش العظيم.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, now after a number of days, maybe around a week, we're finally sitting down to record this discussion in Sharjah now. Allahumma barik. We've got a beautiful view over here. May Allah allow us to stay in the Muslim countries. But obviously, this video is led up to this, of me picking up Muhammad Hussein from the airport around, I don't know, April. When did you join the program? April 29th?
Yeah.
April 29th, he joined the program, broke. And, I was broke once upon a time as well. And Allahumma barik, Allah gave me a ways of making money online. And now, Allahumma barik, subhanallah, Muhammad is also making money online by the will of Allah. But it's been a journey since April 29th. And I think now, Allahumma barik, he's in a Muslim country. He left Denmark. I think it's good to talk about his journey through basically his different stages. The first role he landed, then when he worked for me as a setter, and then where he worked for a different offer, and then he came back to me, became a closer, and then CEO, and also became COO of my program. So he's had quite a nice sort of transition and way through this, and Allahumma barik now. Approximately, he's making around $7,000 to $8,000 per month, around $7,000 per month. And we're looking to help him get to 10 to 15 soon, $10,000 to $15,000 a month at the age of 19, as a dropout from Denmark. So, yeah, brother, talk a little bit about your journey and how it went.
Yeah. So yeah, Alhamdulillah. As Jamil mentioned, I joined the program back in 29th of April, and Alhamdulillah, since then I've just been working hard, and obviously because I was in a position at that time where I needed to make a change, and I realized that as well, and that's why I took the leap and joined the program. So Alhamdulillah, since then I was just obviously I think when I joined there was like 30-40 people inside of this paid community, but I always knew I wanted to do something online, and this looked promising, looked convincing. So I was like, why not do it? I went in, Alhamdulillah, and obviously you have to put in the work, you have to work hard. So Alhamdulillah, I had the urgency to. I was blessed with the urgency to work hard, and Alhamdulillah, I did that, and it turned out well, Alhamdulillah, for me in the long run. Now, Shima mentioned, I was doing setting, moved up to closing. Now I'm the COO of his company as well, Alhamdulillah. So yeah, that's like shortly in terms of what I've done, and in terms of that, it's been a long journey. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Up until then, we were in Medina, for an event as well. 6 other brothers from our program, Jamil, and he moved to Sharjah. Now I came to Sharjah as well. So yeah, Alhamdulillah, it's been a good 6 months, so far, Alhamdulillah.
Allahumma barik. And yeah, just to run down Muhammad's short transition through his roles, or you could say sort of his career in high ticket sales, which is a space where you're a rep to sell expensive products online, you make commission. 29th he joined, and then after that, shortly after, he was hired by a coach, and then I saw how hard he was working, and then I also needed setters at that time, so I hired him. He worked a bit on my offer, made money, Allahumma barik. Then I started growth operating another offer, which I'm doing now. So managing the high ticket sales team as a consultant, rather, being a high ticket sales consultant, hiring the team, training them. I put Muhammad on that team. He also, and obviously got that job through the paid community. Yeah, obviously through me, by the will of Allah. And he was the top phone sales rep on that team, Allahumma barik. And then after that, he became my top setter on my own offer. I took him back in, and I really told him to lock in to be the top setter. And then after that, he became closer, and COO, I think, followed shortly after, or if not the same time, running my high ticket sales team. Allahumma barik. And now we're in Sharjah, and then he made the move. He dropped out of full-time education, left Denmark, and now we're in Sharjah. And the paid program is something that I truly believe is a useful resource, and I can say that if I went down, I was broke, and I had the money. If I had the money to purchase something like this paid program, then I would, because there's a lot of roles coming through our paid program. Like, we're talking hundreds recently. Allahumma barik. So yeah, by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there's a lot of opportunity for sales reps. That's why, young Muslim men who want to get out of the West, who want to make hijrah, who want to get out of the 9 to 5, are getting in to the space of high ticket sales. And, many of them are getting roles. And that's what our paid community is based around, to basically train you to be an appointment setter, which is a first level rep in high ticket sales, and to get a role so you can start bringing those checks and commissions in, start bringing the commissions in and start planning your hijrah. Or, you're working remotely for whatever reason you want to. Wa jazakumullahu khairan, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.